And welcome back. We're moving into our final conversation for this morning. We have with us on set, well known, of course, he needs very little introduction now, Dara Robinson, who's a community activist. We are talking about this morning, your Ride for Hunger. Good morning and welcome.
Blessed morning.
Yes. Dara, you know, we're still talking about the previous conversation.
Powerful.
Very much so. And I think also it shows why your program is also very essential, because you do your part in helping children to ensure that they have food, so that they have the sustenance to stay in school and have a better path in life. Just talk to me a bit. When you hear all the conversations that are taking place about crime, about children being murdered, the pain that those mothers just expressed to us, what does it do to you?
I was out there and I questioned myself even if you did do something positive or you did help you wonder if it really matter or if it reach. And there is so much organization and so much picnic this and picnic rights and thing, and I'm wow. And it's so sad, because I had someone I live my life with the community, and I did wrong and see it and know that many of the things that happen, that picnic, they hurt picnic, for somebody were older, they set it up, you understand? And similar what I did do, a lot of them leaders do, When youth will get rejected by parents, especially if father, I always say that fathers, they feel rejected by family, ma, auntie, everybody turn their back on her. And he or she in the struggle and survival cannot care what you do for the rest of the day, you won't get hungry. And if you go and bedroom, either like Dara or somebody else where they run maybe and gang, I look out for you. Yes, I might provide you food and talk to you in a different way, but somebody else where they deal with the level of crime. After I don't take care of you, by the time if you put in work, you're either done with me or come out of a reorganization. And this is the way they happen. I ride wrong yesterday because I got coming back, they get ready for the ride, and I see a lot of picnic at the ice cream parlor, the gajo place, and things that oh my God, that like school, when school shut and someone there is nothing else for them pick, they no more go out there and hustle. You understand? And a problem that I just see my Belize city wow, It's frightening, it really do frighten. And then you do your lead part, but they're wow. I tell you, I listen to their mothers and they tell you I get the first right out there, and I know half where they go through because losing a kid rough, especially the senseless violent, man, I mean, crazy.
Yeah.
Dara, we're having critical conversations this morning. Apparently.
Yeah.
And people want to talk about hunger in Belize. We have this pretentiousness that we believe that, they always got something to eat, man. We have fruit trees. If you're older, you say we grew up with fruit trees around. You're at somebody's house, they would offer you food. But as we look at, to merge the two conversations together, the last conversation we had was about children dying. That's something which is taboo. And to where there's so much abundance, there not being food. What does it saying about us as a society? Food are a problem, Dara.
Yeah,
food.
And not only food, that just one handful of we in this country, you understand, beside the immigrants who turn Belizean and enough we item and tell about wealth and toll, and I know for a fact we're the grassroots. We don't might understand a lot of the big words where the liars and the politicians use, but we know and hear about the money where they spend and things. But what happened to the people? You understand? And then they feel this, the justice system, they feel, and this is why the street no justice or survival. They think everybody want to sell weed, everybody want to be gang member, but that's the only way they get to they survive. And a war between them. You understand? You think a lot of time man just want to go do crime, but this is what we face that They hire them leave. But once you're here, so you got your hair flat back and thing, and you go look for no job, then look upon you, especially if you color your skin. There are a lot of things. You know, this evening I invited them thing for talk about crime and thing, and then the same thing I want to express. This thing we the feeling picnic from the band, and then come out of the belly, the survival and survive from alone breast milk. One time for feeding, a lot of time the mothers then can't. This thing serious, and we got people where they run this country where they play like they're blind to this. Like I feel like they really keep us poor so they could control the people, man. Because John knows we could do better than this, you understand? And my message all the time now just to talk about my program. This now an issue where they happen, not many people are come out and it, not many parents are come and say them pick me hungry. Because they want shame and discrimination. Boy, they happen. My program closed right now and I they got traffic. People they come for what? I can't give them money, but if I got raw food I can give them. Meat picnic on the street. No ask me for $1 card and turn off. I don't like you picnic money. I rather buy food. But I see people they give money. You understand? It's rough. It's rough.
If I could, you know, because you're like me. If I meet a child on the street, I hate giving them money.
You buy them.
The wrong
I
thing.
always interview them first. My thing is always, you know, who are you, where you go to school. And I mean, just about 2 weeks ago, I was buying panades on a new road, and this kid came up and said, you know, Mr. Dara, no? And I told the guy, speaking to him, and he was actually, he lived maybe like 2 houses down. You can imagine you hungry. He lived 2 houses down from a panade shop. You just smell all of the food come up, and you don't have access to it. And you know, the owner of the panade shop was saying, you know, that she's always heard, but you know, things bad.
Yeah.
So he couldn't give the way he normally does. I know that you've made progress because I've heard you on other occasions say, you know, you'd be very happy when you see feeding programs in the schools.
Open and more people.
And more things happening. Why on the press gas? Why are we going so slow in terms of progress?
Again, that like somehow when we talk about leaders, we talk about human, a man and woman just like we, but somehow when people get power, then forgot.
Yeah.
Then forgot the real. You come to my house, you ask me, you want to do this, we want better, but when you don't get in, like, the only people benefit that this country that does big business, we want to invest, or want big money, we want to buy out the land and this and that. But for we people, the struggle, brother. We the struggle, I myself the struggle, you understand? Men are like so much time to short for really like I express myself and who I want. And I not try to be disrespectful, but I talk real on my mind. And I not live distant from people. Yes, I live in a King's Park, but I the right amongst the people there in the south side. And we got people back there where they suffer same way. And where they play blind to it, you know. Cost of living they go up, but your pay stay at the standard. But today you go and spend $50 and you buy a one thing, you wonder if you get robbed. Tax they go up, but the grocery man, you know, the government and get share, but they can care up the price or something. It's rough, brother, and we play blind. Honest to God, the only the people then were getting a power and they run this country, don't it? Then they live, then a friend and company. The rest of the people they suffer, brother. Ask me why they killing and they among corrupt. You ever see for we country every day people they get robbed and killed like this? This thing get worse. This thing get worse and it's frightening for we kids. Huh?
Dara, I would dare to say that you see some of these people who turn to a life of crime from a very young age. You see them when they're hungry, when they're in school, when they come for beg for an extra cup of juice.
I can tell you this, the young lady would tell you a while that people come to want to retaliate without money. I did at the market last week. I get violated by an immigrant who turned Belizean. Violate me, I be the bigger man and I walk away, but a lot of people hear about it, including one boy out of my program. He passed me by the market, he said, somehow he hear what happened to me, I know who do it. So he said, Dara, I don't mean for be this, listen to me. Anytime I meet someone, so I know his name, I want to kill that. I say, for what? He say, you take care of me, this, that, and the time about bedroom, that are the purpose, I may they help you. I gone deeper and I find out he in a role with a certain gang, I think, but that for his lifestyle. And he tell me, okay, what anytime I meet him, he probably about 14, 15, and he finish school, kind of me and trouble child, and this that was frightening. And there are people where like, I look out for, but he hear who do it and violate, and he want to take that on, and I tell him no. Understand? And this is where the street there right now. Yeah. This and a real illegal land, not that far off. Yes, then they get abused from older man where they use them and things for saying survivor, but we leave why then they turn to the gun violent. He's serious. Yeah. He's serious.
It's hard to make a turn in the conversation, but we have to. And
Sorry
I want to say
that.
this much. One of the things we know is that, and we keep on saying, we all have to do our part, and you do your part by providing through your feeding program.
Right.
The feeding program is one, I mean, I don't know how many years now?
11 years.
11 years. And one of the important fundraisers for that is your Ride for Hunger.
Yeah, I do. Every 6 months, I have to get creative, because if you not get creative, that like you could send out letter, you could do, and they support no one come like that and let somebody get back something for you. So what I come up with, and people actually get a vision, I tell them that God, because the work hard, they do that, they work at God, and then He gives me vision. I do that thing, and through the people's support to raise and leave funds. Not a lot of money, but it helps. So I come up with this idea for this ride. I used to need a Ride for Hunger. People never like that name, so I said no. It's how you need
Hunger Awareness Ride.
Hunger Awareness Ride.
Yeah.
Somebody did try to reach me, but
hopefully a donation.
yes, Hunger Awareness Ride, and this ride here, now into 70, my bedroom try it already. I don't know if it why not come back or what problem. But the sacrifice you do, you know. First of all, we gather 2.5 miles in Philip Wilson in front of Smart, where we have registration from 5 o'clock. We ask the people then where they register for pay, contribute and $10 and get your response. That's where part of the money are raised from. We got them ladies out there from 5 in the morning and take off sharp 6:30 with leading with the police cycle and the police front vehicle, ambulance. We go and truck the back in case people have bike problem and maybe get there, cramp up like a bedroom. We go from there past Ladyville. We take one left in going into the boom. Do you know boom? The road. And we take one 10 minutes break at CDS gas station. That 10 minutes break again of the people who need to use bathroom, want energize. If you're tired, again I keep the telling we go and truck is no shame for getting in the truck. We continue from there. We go around the roundabout by Hattieville, George Price Highway, and we stop again at 8 miles. And we rest again for 10 minutes. Right there, so that where the massive giant we call our people meet with a lot of pick there and thing and with giant way. We continue to the boulevard, went up that Smart. Stress every time the ride they grow big in numbers, but the people they not really they register. And the purpose of it that for register. Now if the day come you know got 10, just contribute something. If you come as a team on the side on want to give something, give. But not whether the word for use not the purpose of the ride, you understand?
Yeah.
And I also add music, so it's like a reggae concert on wheels. Big song system. You pay your $10, you get your Powerade, your water, your banana, your orange, your crystal juice. You know, if you want to bring other things, you could bring it. And of course, like I tell you, we got police, the guide way and things on the way. And that one, I myself enjoy the ride because that's something where you could get on good physical exercise from. You get to meet people and talk. And you try it. And Decide that you're punished if you're not prepare yourself.
See, you done the warm up already.
Well, I prepare my mind physical, and I don't think nobody work harder than me because I have to do all of this planning. Get up from, I say, 3 o'clock Saturday if it pack truck. Make sure the girls reach out there and jump on my bike and join the crowd. But God always gives me the strength, you know.
Now you said, and this is important, because a lot of times we find people join into things. We used to see it with the cancer walk. People used to do the walk, but no one buy the T-shirt. And that's how they fundraise. And so you're saying same thing with your ride. People jump in, but the registration fee, and then, not to collect money, it's for the feeding program.
Yeah, the whole purpose of it, that for raise fund. And like I think you could donate 2 containers of food with everything, but at the end of the day, you have to make sure your kitchen in order. You know, you got your cook where you have to other bills that go up, your water, light, everything. You know, and so it's important for people register, and with the stress that they do, you got people who maybe don't want can't ride and want help. Like I said, then ladies and out there for 5, the smart people could always contribute. You know, money could be food stuff, school stuff, anything where they probably think the program.
How long the ride?
The ride basically according to Kwame, like 41 miles.
Okay.
But the flats, there are no hills, you understand?
41 is still a lot.
Yeah.
There's a thing also called a headway. When you come around to...
When
you ride behind somebody, don't know how you get there.
That's what I wanted to say too. I did the ride, and I can tell you 2 things about the ride that you would probably not know to the public. One is that there's a lot of support. There are guys out there, the pace of the ride is more than manageable. And there are guys out there who are professional riders.
Right,
and I'll tell you without shaming my game, there's a guy, Blackie, I think that's what they call him, but he pushed me like about 4 miles, literally, and in the back, Mr. Arthur's.
Yeah, a lot of them cyclists.
That's what's going on. They're supporting you.
Yeah.
The second thing is that there's a lot of conversation going on. You have a lot of to-do people, society people that are there, good people, and the conversation behind there is focused not only on social interactions, but really talking about what the ride is about, and the quality of conversation while riding is. The final thing I want to say though is that there's also no shame in the game. There's a nice truck, music is playing. I jumped in the truck from about mile number 9.
And even though you may do it, I might think you're going all the way, but
no shame in my game. Me and a bunch of ladies were in the back of the truck, and we were talking, coming down. And I think this is a cause that everybody in Belize feels. And we are glad for the space that is provided by your idea and by your drive. And I think that a lot more people, they probably be intimidated by it, but come out because it's something that is more than doable.
And pay your registration.
But
let me ask you, so if any person jumps in at a later date, let's just say somebody goes at the 8-mile portion, how do they contribute?
All right, we have my care 2 ladies now on the ride, and each stop for their job. If you don't have a responding access service, you want to register now, you give one and give one respond. They're not the force, or we know they tell nobody you can't ride or come out of the ride. No, but with the acts and with the care 2 young ladies, we do that. And people will just join and maybe decide they're going to the end of the ride and they will give, then could give. Real quickly, can know we get short time. The following week, that my annual Lucky Doobie tribute that birds eye. Of course, people don't know that look, and talking to the ladies and the train curtain for it, they just focus on the Lucky Doobie and then try to get it right. I just quickly, can know with that fun time, want to run through the sponsors for the 2 events, because without my sponsors, there is no way I could have afford for it. All right, we're going with AA Loans, Crystal, Power Aid, Station, Vibes Radio, Vibes TV, Creme Radio, Creme TV, Wave Radio, Wave TV, Plus TV, Channel 7, The Angelus Press, The Garden Newspaper, Restore Belize, Amandala, Smart, Social Security Board, Niche, Campare, The Office, of the music ambassador, Quick Stop, Personal Finance, Red Stripe, Habit and Habit. And of course, thanks to Channel 5 for the invite. I ask the people, Sunday gospel, chant and prayer, then we come out and ride together and pray for the best at the event.
Definitely something to you towards, and like you said, it's doing what you can, whether from the beginning, halfway, or just in the end. Come on in and show your support. Dara, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about it. And so you can definitely try to make it out to the ride, and then next week you head out to the tribute concert as well at
from
Bertha.
4 until.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take that final break now, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap up. So stay tuned.